The biggest goal for Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios since the conclusion of Phase 4 was to raise the stakes. MCU's Phase 4 might have been a hit or miss on many projects, but one film did not fall short of expectations. The first iteration of Shang Chi was an absolute hit. It was enjoyed by fans all across the MCU mostly, and originally Shang Chi 2 was aiming for a February 14th, 2025 release date, but the new Fantastic Four film will take that slot in theaters instead. Fans have been buzzing and wondering if the film was ever going to go into production. According to previous reports in the past, Marvel Studios is trying to get this film scheduled for a release date before the Avengers Kang Dynasty. That film will also drop in 2025, but during the early summer. And so what gives on Shang Chi 2? Simu-Liu and Awkwafina return to the MCU, and what multiverse saga impact will the film have? In December 2021, Marvel Studios announced the project after signing director Destin Daniel Cretton to multiple MCU projects. As for Simu-Liu's thoughts on returning to the world of Shang-Chi, he spoke with thecomicbook.com back in November about the subject, and he quotes the following: "I think I know as much as anyone else, right? There's going to be a sequel. I think that part was obvious, but it was also made official. As far as when, I think that's a question of timing and how well my back holds up through the years. I'll make 40 of them if we can. I love the enthusiasm from Shang-Chi's actors, and I'm hopeful for a second movie." And according to insider KC Walsh, Shang-Chi 2's development is officially underway. The full scope states that Marvel Studios has that film circled and added to the production calendar. This is a big move, especially since it comes even after the most recent changes at the MCU, done by Bob Iger, possibly. I like the schedule changes recently done by Marvel Studios. This was all a reaction to a good point of criticism at the quality of projects during Phase 4 by Marvel. Again, exempting Shang-Chi's first film, but most fans have felt mixed about Phase 4, especially when it came down to the presentation versus what we saw in the original Infinity Saga. Shang-Chi 2 might have initially been first thought as a good sequel, but now it's going to have to do bigger things to the overall MCU. According to Marvel scooper Film Odyssey, different versions of the time-traveling villain Kang the Conqueror will appear in Shang-Chi 2. Quick note I would make is to just take this info with some restraints and with a grain of salt. Nothing official has been announced from Marvel Studios surrounding Shang-Chi 2 just yet. The plot for the second Shang-Chi film is being held under wraps currently. I would see this being the case for the next foreseeable future just because of everything else that's going on in the grand scheme of things. Focus on the MCU is currently on Secret Wars and Loki Season 2. I would be very surprised if we got any official announcements on this sequel until the summer at the earliest. Shang-Chi will have a big role to play in the new Avengers lineup, and he will definitely be on the cards for them in Phase 5 and 6. With him and his friend Katie being introduced to the heroes of Earth, more responsibility will fall upon the hero, and that responsibility of holding the 10 rings of power will be enough to capture attention from Kang variants. With it more and more likely connected to Kang Dynasty, there will be tons of plot threads and subtle references tossed in this movie. Not only because Prime Kang is coming, but because he might be coming for Shang-Chi directly. The first film had us introduced to the 10 rings of ancient power. Could that ancient power be one given from Kang the Conqueror? And by the sounds of some of the latest rumors, a variant of Kang's might appear in Shang-Chi 2. I could see the rings being created from a variant of Kang as a way to enter to the MCU's 616 universe. So far, we have no confirmed appearances from Prime Kang in the MCU's normal timeline just yet. We only got variants such as Ramatut, we got the Indigo Centurion, we have Immortus, we have even Victor Timely. There's been no direct connection to a Prime Kang just yet. I doubt that Shang will give up the rings very easily, so I expect big storyline ramifications from this film. First, Shang-Chi was a joyride into a new world within the MCU. Now I can see Destin Daniel Cretton expanding that Shang-Chi world out into the MCU proper world and possibly towards the public. I'm amped to see a possibly Kang versus Shang-Chi, and I trust the team behind the sequel will deliver. The first one was honestly just a treat in the middle of the mess that was Phase 4, so I'll be extra optimistic on this one. Shang-Chi 2 should be an exciting entry to the MCU and will no doubt raise the stakes on our way to Avengers the Kang Dynasty. But share your guys' thoughts on the rumors and sequel possibilities in the comment section below. Thanks for dropping by and leaving a like for this video. If you haven't left a comment, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Subscribe for more videos and click that bell to get notified every time I upload a video. And check out some more videos clips on your screen right now. Thanks for watching and have a good one.